Welcome to all. My topic is order Anura and its examples. Order Anura, or it's also known as Selentia or Batrachiae. These are tailless group and limbed amphibians. It consists of frogs and toads. Frogs are lives in freshwater and toads are lives in moist land. Both return to water to lay eggs. Next is salient features of order Anura. They are naked, scaleless, and glandular skin. Absence of tail and gill slits and gills in the adults. They have two pairs of well-developed pentactile limbs. Pentactile limbs are with the 5-digit characters of tetrapod vertebrates. Vertebral column is short with 9 true vertebrate and terminal bone called urostyle. They have diplocondylan skull with 2 occipital condyles. Ribs are very rare or absent. Tympanum and tympanic cavity is present. Fertilization and development are external. Development is indirect with fish-like tailed and gill-breathing aquatic larva called tadpole. It metamorphoses to a tailless and gill-less and lung-breathing adult. Escapus, Hyla, Rhacoporus pipa, and Buffo are some of the examples of order Anura. Only few species are oviviviparous. They come 30 families, 340 genes, 600 odd species. When excited or alarmed, Buffo puffs up and its body secretes irritating fluid and it is unpleasant to the enemies. Next is Rhacoporus or Polypedids. It's an example of order Anura and it comes under the family superclass Tetrapoda, class Amphibia, subclass Lysamphibia, order Anura, suborder Dysplacilla. It is also known as tree frog or flying frog. It is specialized for climbing and glide. In Kerala, the species Rhacoporus malabaricus found. The body of Rhacoporus is long and slender. Female is usually larger than male. Head is broad and nearly conical. Trunk is narrow posteriorly and waist is slim. And eyes are large and pupil is vertical. Limbs are long, lean and broad. Hands and feet. And also they are terminally expanded to form adhesive pads or disc. These pads or disc helping to attachment and climbing. These pads are beset with mucus glands and their epidermis bears peg-like projections separated by spaces or canals. The viscous secretion of mucus gland enables and wet adhesion of the disc to smooth surface through surface tension and viscosity. Rhacoporus has power of rapid adaptive color change to merge with the background. Fertilization is external in water. Female habitually beats on the egg mass with her hind limbs to form a frothy covering or called nest and also ventilate the eggs. The foamy nest soon dries up and forms a protective cover around the eggs. At the time of hatching, the central part of the foamy covering liquefies and provides watery medium for the larva. Next is Deuterophrynus melanosticus, an example of order Anura, and it is also known as common toads, Southeast Asian toads, spectacled toads. It prefers lowland areas such as lowland forest, dense evergreen forest, forest margins, etc. It is a widespread species, spreads across northern Pakistan, India, Nepal, etc. It habits. During daytime, it retreats to holes, cracks, crevices on the ground, or hides under stones, leaves, etc. And after sunset, it comes out in a large numbers, visit human habitats to feed on the light attracted insects. The morphology is Deutrophinus is stout and medium-sized toad. Female is larger than male. The body coloration of the toad is highly variable. The dorsal side may gray, brown, red, or black, reddish brown dots, and the ventral side is usually dirty white with light brown specks on chin and throat. Head is broad and depressed, trunk is short, and snout and limbs are short. It have wide nostrils, prominent eyes, a pair of thick and oval or circular tympanum, and prominent pair of swollen projecting parotoid glands. Male will have a subgular vocal sac. It for amplification of their mating. Juveniles have black band around the throat. During breeding season, the throat of males may turn light orange or light yellow. Limbs are typically pentactile. In adults, forelimbs has 4 limbs and hind limbs has 5. The first of the 4 limbs is generally but not always a little longer than the second one. The third finger is characterized by double subarticular tubercelli. These tubercelli are cornified. During breeding season, cornified swelling develop on the inner side of the first and second fingers of the male. They are called nuptial pads. The whole body is covered by thick and dry, rough, warty and glandular skin. It bears numerous irregular, scattered, spiny and cornified prominence called rats or tubercellis. Crowded around base of the rats are venom glands. They secrete milky toxin which can cause itching. In head region, the skin is ornamental with cornified projecting ridges called cranial crest. In juveniles, the skin may smooth and soft without rats and crust. In temperate region, the breeding season is synchronized and it takes place in stagnant water pool or pond, and in shallow side pools or in slow flowing streams. Fertilization and development are external. Eggs are laid in deep water in double jelly strings. These egg strings get entangled in the submerged vegetation. The embryo in each hatches out as an aquatic larva called tadpole. It undergoes the further development in water and finally metamorphosis to a juvenile toad. It leaves the water, comes to land and grows mature to a terrestrial toad. Thank you.